Hi, Mr. 28 here, founder and CEO. I just recorded yet another long video and my phone shut off in the middle of it. Unbelievable. Happy Halloween. We'll see if this one gets through this time. 20 minutes again, all wiped away. Very frustrating. It's an old phone. It's been dropped a lot, so there's probably damage to the logic board or any of the other components or the sensors, and the battery sucks. The battery's very old. 5/21, 1721 hours. It's Halloween. I hope you're all doing really well. I gotta check this thing to make sure it's still on. Yep. All right. We're at 44 seconds. It's just how this phone works now. It's so freaking old. You know that and now I'm all frazzled. That's you never want to do anything if you're frustrated or frazzled because it's just not gonna be good. All right. Yeah. So Halloween here. Halloween night, trick-or-treating. Oh, it looks like our neighbor, our neighbor's not going. He's going to be at the chair, our neighbor. He's sitting at the chair, so he's going to be there when the trick-or-treaters come up. Trick-or-treating, Halloween's a very special time for me. When I was younger, I'm sorry, I got to check this thing again. It's just how this phone is. And now it's working. Second time's a charm, I guess. So Halloween, it's a really special time. I did it when I was younger. It was a milkshake. I was Elmo. I was Drew Bledsoe, Patriots, former Patriots quarterback in the 90s. So I had a lot of fun, so it's kind of a bittersweet, I don't want to say bittersweet, just I miss how things used to be. My mother used to take my sister all around. They had a great time. Sometimes I pass out candy. I don't do that anymore. It might be because of COVID a little bit, but it sucks because it's the 31st. So we usually have our Halloween lights on outside until 9. It's just what we've done. So it's 5 to 8. So it's in progress right now. When I go and pick up my mother, it's probably going to be pretty busy because it's historically warm right now. It's very warm. It's 75 today, 75 degrees. Global warming. Things have just changed so much. Weather, climate's one of those things, It's one of those things where, it's one of those things. So I'll be picking up my mother for 7:30. She's going to swing her over to my aunt's. We're going to be having a nice little Halloween bash. My family is going to be there. All right, we're still good here. Second time, I got to check this. I'm so sorry. This gets annoying if I see me get up and check it because I don't get it. I just don't get it with this phone. It's sometimes it'll shut off, automatically shut down, over and over again on some days. Other days it won't do it. It'll be totally fine. I can't watch videos. I can't scroll. Anything that's intensive apps, the processor will start burning up, and it'll shut right down. But we're still good. We're still on. We're still live here. It's getting really dark. It's going to be daylight savings soon, so we're going to fall back. So we're going to gain an hour's sleep, which is really nice. My mother's going to be going back on surgery, actually, so that's her 6:30, 9:30, when they do breakfast and all that. So the benefit is I'll be getting breakfast, waffles, pancakes, all that, which is really good. I appreciate. The unfortunate thing is I'm going to have to be getting up at 5 a.m. I got used to her other shifts where she was doing p.m., which is her 11:30, 7:30. Getting to sleep in, but you know what? It's life. It's how it goes. Not to say I can't do it. Not to say I haven't done it before. I mean, I've gone nights when I took care of my sister years ago at the hotels, with no sleep. And it's just how it was, with my sister. She would be excitable. Sometimes she'd be cooperative. Sometimes she'd be excitable. Sometimes she'd be very chaotic. And I just did it, Had my father and me. I channeled my best. I showed her my best. And, all right, we're still good. Still good. Fourth time I've checked. Still recording. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how fast things have gone by. I can't believe we're 61 days till 2025 because you got 30 days in November, 31 days in December, so 61 days. It's going to be Thanksgiving, Christmas, 2025. Contract here, I want that to happen. Originally, this video was going to be pretty emotional. I was going to say, all right, there's 4 people who I know. You'll be shocked to know the names who are probably behind this. I don't want to make about that, I want to stay nice and positive. It's Halloween night, It's like tomorrow's November 1st. Goes by so quick. We got the election on November 5th, so that's next Tuesday. Gonna head down my voting war. It's not even a quarter mile away, and drop a ballot in there in the ballot box. Get back to life. Get back to being Mr. 28 games. Doing my work for Rockstar. What I mean by that is doing concepts, helping out in any way I can. There's some up there now. I started doing that yesterday. You're gonna find it on YouTube, Instagram. I'm gonna get some more up there. Feels good as how I'm contributing. Now it's how I'm helping. I'm very happy to do that. Gotta check this again. Again, I apologize. All right, we're still on. We're still good. So I'm happy when I do. My mother, I'm proud of her. She's been good the last few days. I haven't seen anything, but she can switch just like that. How I say she can have a 6-hour psychological mental transition. So she can snap in the matter of a finger, in a matter of seconds. And it's sad, very sad, because, psychic mediums, they did that, brainwashed her. It was her drug. She got addicted to it. She took it too far. And unfortunately, as a result of that, repercussions, other than the fact that it all stemmed from my father dying, 5 years ago. You know about that. The psychic medium thing came from that. My mother's inability for her to cope. And when it comes to something like that, you got to learn to cope. Grief, you got to go through it. Bargaining, the 5, 6 phases of grief, you got to go through that. There's just no two ways about it. And it sucks, I feel for people who have to go through that, but guess what? We're all going to go through a death, whether it be an animal or a human. You got a pet, eventually they're going to come to pass. You got a family member, eventually they're going to come to pass. And it's just unfortunate for my father, Jerry. He lived to be only 50. Cardiac arrest. Wanted more time with him. I was sure he could live to be, 70, 75? And he died right here, 4 minutes peacefully in our kitchen. If it was somewhere else, my mother probably wouldn't be good. Better to be here, where his spirit's here, and the peace, and knowing I can walk through this house and all that. It's getting cold, but the beverage cooler right here keeps this room warm. I got my heater on right here, but it's warm. It's warm outside, but in this house it's cold on the inside. Let me check this again. All right, we are still good. We are still good at getting all this. I'm glad. My mother's going to my Aunt Patty's. They're having a little Halloween bash. My cousin's going to be there, Samantha, and her husband Brandon, and her kids, Michael. Michael works at Domino's. He might not be there. He might be working tonight. McKenna and Michaela, Michaela will come over with her friends. They dress up. My mother's doing it because McKenna, it's a very pretty name, isn't it, McKenna? My cousin did well. Then they've done really well. They're very good parents. There's something that happened. Yeah, that's private. I'm not going to share that. It wouldn't be right to say that. It's private. I always said to my sister, respect private property, personal privacy. But McKenna dresses up really cute. She's like a ballerina last time. My mother loves to see that. Take pictures. She loves to be around family. Very close to my aunt. My aunt's very close with her. At the same time, she worries about her. I want to throw in there, I did talk to my grandmother. The October 11th, actually. Yeah, October 11th. Crazy. Been like a while since I talked with her. She's doing well. You wouldn't know she has cancer. She's tough. I'm so proud of her. She does things. She goes over my aunt Sherry's house, back down there in Mass. That's where they are. My grandmother does, all she can, and my mother, last time she was over my mother talked with her, and they, she's doing great, and more power to her, and I want her to live, knock on wood here, knock on wood for good luck. I want her to live as long as she can. She's not doing chemo or anything like that. Problem with that is how cancer cells spread. She's stage 3, colorectal cancer. So, but you wouldn't know she has it. My grandmother says, there's some days, do I feel like I have days where it's over? No. And that's kind of how my grandmother is, just really tough. She was a nurse. Let me check this again. All right, we're still good. I'm glad. Still good here. Still good, still kicking. Give this phone credit, iPhone 7 Plus, 7 years, still doing it. Doing what it needs to do. Shuts down all over the place, drives me nuts. I want to throw it across the room. But it's still doing what it needs to do. I'm still doing what I'm going to need to do. What I need to do here. I'm not going to let this go any farther. I said in one of my journal entries, I'm going to do more. I got some up there, Instagram, YouTube, you can see them up there. I got 273 subscribers. God bless. Thank you so much for that. I got 2 more followers on X. I'm X Premium now, so I got the blue check mark. Still the same, Mr. 28, founder, CEO, 28 Games, Crazy Vicious, cleverly historic. Okay, be well, be safe, be about your mission, hug your loved ones always. Stay safe, stay tough, stay in the fight, okay? Your loved ones want to hear, I love you from you, like they'd want to hear it. You'd want to hear it from them. Tomorrow ain't guaranteed. Ain't that the truth? Crazy thing, you know, did I mention I'm gonna be going to, did I mention that? Yeah. Voting Ward, gonna vote. Get back to BMS 28 games here in 28 games HQ. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. This contract thing, I want it to work out. I'm laying the ground work for 2025. You know, I've earned this. Again, I was going to say in this video, four people be behind it, but I'm going to end it right there. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. I'll be back with plenty more. I'm Mr. 28, and I'm grateful for all of you, and for all of you that have supported me since day one. Best yet to come. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.